Well, good afternoon. I'm glad to see all the ladies and gentlemen out here today. We're tickled pink to have such a good turnout. For a little while we were thinking, Brent talked to me this morning, and I think he and Heather were talking about whether we were going to have rain today, whether it goes inside or not, but if I don't quit talking, we probably will have rain. So I'm glad to have you here. First of all, I'd like to thank the members of the media for coming out. We appreciate the opportunity to tell the story. Thank you. Thank you. Very much. We appreciate the opportunity to tell the story and get this information out to the public. We're pretty happy with the way things have turned out on this and other projects that we've announced recently, so it's a good day for us. My name is Les Kinstad. I'm the Affordable Housing Manager for the City of Sioux Falls. My comments will be pretty brief. I think the basic thing that I've always tried to recognize when we do groundbreakings or ceremonies, news conferences like this is that there's that old saying, it takes a village or it takes a team. I emphasize that every time I'm up here because I can look out on the crowd, and without the people that are here, this just wouldn't be happening. And glad to have everybody here. It takes a team to get this done, and with that, I think most of the comments that are going to be made today will be made by my colleague Wayne Wagner from Affordable Housing Solutions / Sioux Falls Housing Commission. So Wayne, do you want to step in and kind of fill in? He'll give you some of the particulars. So thank you.
Thanks for coming. As you can see from the crowd here, we've got a lot of partners, a lot of people that played a big part in making this happen. We've been working on this project for several years. It takes a lot of different layers of funding, a lot of different people working on a project to really bring a solid project together. Some of the people I'd like to recognize or kind of point out right away. First off, from the City of Sioux Falls, Brent Tucker, who's my counterpart over there. He's the guy with the city dollars that if you're a citizen of the Sioux Falls, he's your guy making sure the money's being spent properly, the compliance being done, that it fits the mission of the city, and he's really been a good partner for me to work with, is making sure I have enough flexibility to get a project put together, but we know the rules and we want to make sure we're doing it in the right manner. So Brent's been a great partner to work with his boss Les. Wells Fargo stepped in early. They had a very large, significant, almost nation notable award that they gave this project. We have over $250,000 invested by Wells Fargo Housing Foundation, which is an outstanding commitment. They see a focus on affordable home ownership as being a huge issue nationally, and we created a unique project which they feel is going to address that and could be a driver for additional projects down the road. So Wells Fargo, Joe Gannon here from Wells Fargo. South Dakota Housing, Mark and the team, we have some down payment assistance that'll be provided at the end of the project when home buyers come in. It'll allow people to not only have an opening price that's affordable, but it'll give them some additional leeway on the first mortgage that they'll have to pay. And it's going to make a project that's not only awesome, but it's affordable. And that's kind of my theme for the day. Is we didn't start with affordable, we started with awesome, and we're also going to have affordable here. So development people, Vanderwall Architects, Brad and team spent a lot of time working the project. We got to one part of the project and it wasn't quite there yet. We were a little overpriced, didn't have enough revenue come in, the lines just didn't cross, so they worked with us, redesigned it and got it into a form that really worked. Lloyd Construction will be our construction partners. The Lloyd team has been good all the way along. We've done multiple projects with them, and we feel really strong about making sure we have a real good, solid local contractor that'll have a good quality project there and get things done on time. So Andy and Chris and all the people from Lloyd, thank you, Erica as well. We have a couple commissioners here. We have some people from the City Council, Pat and Rex, thanks for coming over. But a couple things about the project, just a couple notes here. When it's all said and done, we'll have 26 home ownership units. There'll be 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Market rate, our pre-appraisals are coming in between $155,000 and $160,000. The net price that somebody's going to pay will be in those mid-130s, and that's after the subsidy of the grant funding, the city funding, and then the down payment assistance. If put that in perspective, the income levels that we're targeting at, it's for 80% AMI. A first-year teacher in the city of Sioux Falls will make just under $36,000 a year. That teacher would qualify to buy one of these units. So it's truly workforce housing. And we feel that we need to add more volume to what we're doing for workforce housing, and this will be a great step of providing more units. We're going to do 12 units here. The city's also working with us on 10 single-family projects. So we're going from where 2 or 3 years ago we were doing 2 or 3 a year, to where we'll have over 20 units that'll be available and on the market for workforce affordable home ownership in Sioux Falls. So I think it's a great milestone time for us here in Sioux Falls for affordable housing. And you know, we're gonna have a great product that'll be out there. The team from Keller Williams is gonna market the units, and they feel they're gonna sell like hotcakes, and we're excited to go there. But I'll keep it short and sweet like Les did. And, like I said, we had a lot of great partners: Community Development, South Dakota Housing, Wells Fargo, and also we have our construction loan through First Premier Bank, which was also a good, solid local financial partner there too. So